Hey everyone, it's another episode of the Tank Patrol here, and we are back and casting Sand River, which is an amazing map. Once again, we're gonna have a great battle here for you, pick for you. The player is gonna be Thilouze, and he's gonna be playing the Chimera. And Chimera is a tier 8 tank, as are actually all the allies here, and I think that this tier is really amazing. Tier 8 it's not as impactful as tier 10. You know, you can see a lot of to and fro, some tanks sustaining more damage and just coming back. But anywho, Sand River is a brilliant map, and there's the Death Valley of course in the middle, and we'll see how this battle goes. It's one of our favorite map. The Chimera is a heavy tank, so you can see that it's not really advancing that fast, but it's still advancing well enough. We already have a spotter flying ahead, trying to spot on some of the opponents, and Thilouze is actually making a very brave approach here right through the center. That's usually very dangerous to do, and he faces no resistance in this one. But now the spotting, the intelligence comes in. Armor is not hit though. This was a good shot though. Our Chimera tankist had a really good opportunity here. He couldn't inflict damage, but that's okay because he's still in a good position. He seems unchallenged. His gambit has paid off, I dare say. Now it's a bit troubling that we don't see where the opponents are. They're on the left hand side, on the right hand side. We can see some down there in the corner trying to circumnavigate around this, well, circumference, and just get behind our allies. But our Chimera tankist knows that, and he's prepared to fight, and this is going to be a nice shot here. This opponent is none the wiser. Oh, he hits the dune. It provides a beautiful visual effect. Of course, no damage done, but that's okay because we seem to have secured this part, and it's the high ground. And now I think the Chimera driver is going to have a great time. He knows he's beating his time. Our artillery hits there. The Boro crew is stunned, and we have a really good oh, but now, yeah, we can see that there is a bit of a challenge coming right through the middle here. The battle is raging on. One of the opponents goes down, and this is gonna be a hit to the Scorpion G here, right on the side. Hurtful and impactful hit here. Our tankist is still unchallenged, and now more people pour, more tanks pour into the valley. One of our own allies is there, and now the Chimera is gonna get this hit. The SMV feels the sting. He has not been able to respond on time, so the Chimera is so far unscathed and keeps being a constant nuisance, a constant threat to the opponents, who are none the wiser in most cases where shots are coming from. And here is another opportunity for our Chimera tankist to really bring it in, but not really. This has dragged out a bit, I dare say. We are 3 minutes into the game, only one kill in. It just goes to show how tactical everybody is, and now the opponent secure a kill there, and now the Chimera is gonna have another clean shot there. Oh, and this was beautifully done to the 50 TP. Just a nice side shot there. Another one maybe. Opponents are appearing on that bridge, and they're not really paying attention to the fact that there are a lot of opponents rather. That are targeting them from afar. The artillery hits. One of their tanks is in trouble there. It's almost a dead man, and now it is a dead man. We can see some more fights there at the fringes of the map. But our Chimera tankist, he's been shot at. He shoots back. He misses terribly, but that's okay. Now once again the player count is evened out. We can see that right ahead lies the battle between the tankist called Katupli, I believe, and another one, Sokka. And Sokka is gonna get hit in the rear, and that's it. The SMV takes some considerable damage, but another quick kill for the opponents before that. And now the odds are even, not least because the Chimera tankist was there to help. One more goes down for the opponents. We have a tank advantage, as if that meant anything in the world of tanks. Now the Chimera Thilouze is playing a very conservative game here, but because I think but now we take another 2-tank advantage here, because some players just like to kind of stake out positions, and that usually pays off, as this guy is gonna find out. A few long shot rounds here. Most of them missed, but that's okay. A few exchanges there on the battlefield again. one for one tank. And the Chimera, yeah, the Chimera just staking out this position. He's not advancing. He's waiting the allies come to it. And one of the reasons is that many opponents end up being very, very impatient. And impatience in World of Tanks is really not a good quality to have, as you're gonna be get you know, baited into something that you would not like, and it would ruin your game experience. So if there is one piece of advice I can give to you out there, is just you know, if your team is not advancing as a unit, just do what the Chimera driver is doing here. Just take out position and make sure that you make the most of it. Now it seems almost maddening that a tankist won't be moving, right? But it actually it's gonna pay off in the long term. I have a feeling. I haven't seen this replay, so I would not know, but yeah, the green team seems to be in a really good position. They have been able to sort of negate a few of the opponent's attacks. Chimera is falling back towards his allies. He wants to be helpful there as another ally goes down. Now the Chimera is gonna try to probably, ooh, that's a bit of a tell. But yeah, using the shrubbery to just kind of hide your advancement can be very useful. And now the Chimera would have an opportunity to take a shot there. Whether he succeeds is another matter. Another palm tree goes down, because palm trees are not supposed to, yeah, I guess they're just this cool telltale when you're trying to sneak around the corner and then you run a few trees, and you know the other people are just sitting at a distance saying, are these trees falling on their own? Probably not. Anywho, the Chimera has a nice shot here, but the dunes are very hard to, you know, like there are all these natural furrows where people can hide. And now the Chimera, yeah, the Chimera is just using this natural cover here to hide. And the red team is also kind of, they realize that they need to be a bit more careful. I think they try to advance, but as we can all see, this advancement is not really going. Oh, and the Chimera knew, and that's gonna be bang right on the kisser. The Panther goes down. And all this staking out paid off, because the Chimera obviously knew how long it would take the player to escape and where he is coming from, and now he can see that another player is kind of trying to take the same death route, and maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not. We'll see. Our tank is here now, is going to change positions. He wants to make sure probably that this other tank's escape is impossible and secure another tank advantage for his team. As you can see, the relief here, the terrain, the landscape makes for very interesting, very interesting battles and hiding places. And now the Chimera is going to have a nice shot there at the AMX, of course, and the AMX goes down, I believe, and it does indeed. It does indeed. So everybody now on our team has almost one kill here. Just one of the tanks that died. He played a little more risky, a little riskier, and it paid off in terms of kills and in terms of inflicting damage for your team. We're leading the way with 2 tanks, but one of our allies, of course, died in this exchange. The red tanks seem to be on their own a little too much. I think the Chimera is now gonna take another shot, I think, but he needs to advance a little more. You can see how careful he is about advancing. He wants to make sure that he has him in his visor right away. Oh, and maybe he's gonna get hit back. No, the chieftain just goes down. That's nice. That's beautifully done. Just 5 enemies left for the green team here. And now the Chimera just with his maddeningly patient playstyle, just you know, driving around, not really pressuring anyone. But now he sees someone hiding in the shrubbery, and he hits him and destroys him right on the spot there. It's 2 kills for the Chimera. That was beautifully done, just beautifully done. Now he can see another battle raging behind those rocks there. Is he going to help? I'm not quite sure. I believe he is. He's also, though, not being too much in a hurry. He's gonna take another beautiful shot there, and he hits the C45 there. He keeps moving though. What is he seeing that we haven't seen here? What does he know? I think he knows that there is a red tank here who killed his ally, and he's bent on revenge, and this is the best way to be, especially if you're, you know, if the opponents don't know that you're coming, and I believe this is the case here because the red team is too busy trying to survive in the back. So there is a lone red tank here stuck, and I believe that the Chimera would have a great time of destroying him, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh no! That's a nice frontal hit there on Scorpion G. Scorpion G now not looking the right way, trying to escape, I believe, but maybe shooting back would not be a bad idea. Is the Chimera? No! Chimera takes some hit and he destroys the Scorpion G, suffering some damage in the process, but that's fine. That's fine. 3 kills in for Thilouze. And he always knows, doesn't he? When an opponent tries to take a sneaky way, as we saw there back with the dunes, as we now see here with this kind of rock enclave, this Chimera tank just knows where the opponents are and what they're thinking and where they're hiding, and he will not have it. He would just not have it. He'd go straight for the kill if he can. Now we're getting very close to the checkpoint, to the opponent's checkpoint. And this is one risky move there. Oh my god, look at this terrain used though. Damage to the Bisonte C45 though. Nothing. Oh, and he needs to. Oh, he's gonna take some fall damage, isn't he? No, he did not. That was brilliantly done by the Chimera. Beautifully done there. Beautifully done. And now the red team is trying to defend. The Chimera knows. Oh, one of his allies goes down. But I believe that's gonna be another kill. And of course, the C45 goes down. 4 kills. Amazing. Amazingly well done here. Amazingly well done here. Now the allies know that they actually have a very strong advantage, 4-2. So they're gonna press on. I believe we can see one quick tank bearing down from the back and heading for the enemy checkpoint. The Chimera is not too keen to rush into it. Maybe he will take a little detour here because he knows his opponents are now facing his direction. And the ally, no, the ally is gonna go engage straight at the checkpoint there. And what happens and whether it happens? Oh yeah, there is one of the remaining enemies over there, and the Chimera is gonna offer some support, but he's not too eager to, you know, just rush blindly into it. Oh, there he is. That's gonna be a nice shot, isn't it? That's a really beautifully done. It's a miss, but that's fine because he has a good position now. The Chimera does. And the opponent, he can't really do much, can he? Because he's being shot at 2 locations, and if you just like review yourself there, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble, I believe. Now the important thing is for the Chimera not to get hit from the other enemy, which has been hiding. Chances are that there are 2 tanks over there, although they're being very patient. They're being very patient about not to show themselves right now, right here. So yeah, so oh my god, the Chimera is just, yeah, that's beautiful. He's just like, oh, there is the opponent, I believe. I can see him over there. You need to zoom in, friend. You need to zoom in. Is he? No, maybe it was a mirage because I'm parched. It's the desert, you know. It's Ant River, so I'm already seeing some things. Nobody's in a hurry. Nobody's in a hurry here. We're just patiently waiting the time to be the map to finish. Yeah, there it is. 2 minutes left on the map. And are we gonna be able to? Oh, maybe we are. Yeah, we spotted both. That's good. That's good. Oh, and this guy is gonna get punished for his brazen coming out of his hiding place. UD-03. Another shot going to be landed imminently, I believe. And Thilouze probably gonna be securing this one, or maybe his ally. I'm not quite sure, but there it is. And yes, Thilouze brings in the UD-03. There is. Oh, and there. That's actually all the tanks that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. The Tank Patrol is very happy to bring you these replays, and hopefully we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.